Welcome to another video. We will be looking analyze the latest on Mason Mount, and how close he is to sealing a move to Chelsea's arch-rivals, Manchester United. We will also be looking at other news surrounding our transfer, including the done deals, and Pochettino's next plans ahead of the preseason tour. With that said, take a second or two to hit the subscribe button to this channel, turn on the bell icon for more latest notification, share the video, and last but not least, give me 100 likes for this video. Let's dive into it. On our first story, Chelsea have rejected second bid worth £50 million from Manchester United with negotiations continuing. Manchester United have seen a £50 million bid for Mason Mount rejected by Chelsea. It is the second bid Chelsea have knocked back from Erik ten Hag's side. Mount has 1 year left on his contract at Stamford Bridge and is unlikely to sign new terms. The second offer is understood to be worth £50 million to £45 million guaranteed plus £5 million in performance-related add-ons. United clearly want to sign the England international but have a valuation in mind, which they are unlikely to go beyond. Negotiations are expected to continue for Mount, who has 1 year left on his Chelsea contract. Earlier this month United had made an opening offer worth £40 million for Mount, which Chelsea also immediately knocked back. Erik ten Hag first bumped into Mount when he was Ajax head coach. On loan at Vitesse Arnhem, the 18-year-old's free kick led to his side's third goal as they beat Ajax 3-2 in March 2018. Ten Hag, then in charge of just his 8th game at Ajax, reportedly tried to sign Mount for the Dutch club on loan from Chelsea the following season. 14 goals and 10 assists in his first full campaign of senior football, largely from central midfield, had caught ten Hag's attention. The likelihood of Mount staying at Stamford Bridge is remote with the midfielder unwilling to sign a new deal. Chelsea know this is the time to cash in on a player who has just 1 year left on his contract. Ten Hag, it seems, could be about to get his man. On our second news of the day, Mauricio Pochettino is now willing to give Marc Cucurella another chance at Chelsea. He told Give Me Sport that he has been told that the new manager could be prepared to hand the out-of-favor defender a lifeline after 1 season with the club. It's fair to say that Cucurella's first campaign at Stamford Bridge did not go to plan, after his £60 million signing from Brighton 12 months ago. He was at fault for a number of big moments during the season, and fell out of favor any time that Ben Chilwell was fit. There were a couple of moments that the Spain international showed that he does have the quality to feature at the level Chelsea want to be at. His performance in the Champions League round of 16 tie against Borussia Dortmund was no doubt his best in a dark blues shirt, and provided belief amongst many that there was a player who was waiting to burst out. However, the impressive campaigns of academy graduates Lewis Hall and Ian Maatsen have left some believing that his time in West London could already be over. Jones on the other hand has stated that he has been informed Pochettino may be willing to give the player another chance. He said, "Cucurella will have to wait and see what Pochettino has planned for him. It was suggested to me that he might actually have a lifeline under Poch. So we'll have to wait and see whether that's the case." Supporters may have been hoping for the team to do their best to get some money back for Cucurella, after they spent a very large fee on what has been an underwhelming signing so far. While Kepa Arrizabalaga is an option, the most recent link for an incoming is Porto's Diogo Costa, who has impressed at just 23 years old. The Blues would have to hijack a move from Manchester United though, with the Red Devils continuously linked over the past year, with the need to find a replacement to David De Gea. While United remain unsure of the future of the Spaniard, who is out of contract this summer but remains in talks over his future, Chelsea's decisive actions over Mendy means thoughts can quickly turn to signing a goalkeeper. It moves them just one step closer to landing their ideal replacement. Moving on to other news, Chelsea's squad clearout is underway and the latest name that is set to leave is midfielder Mateo Kovacic, as Fabrizio Romano reports that the Croatian international is set to join Manchester City. The fee has been agreed between the two clubs at £30 million, with personal terms agreed. The 29-year-old was reaching his final year under contract at Stamford Bridge, and with a huge squad turnover expected, a move seemed likely. Kovacic looks set to join a whole host of players leaving, with N'Golo Kante the first to make the move on a free transfer to Al Ittihad. Edouard Mendy, Hakim Ziyech and Kalidou Koulibaly have all agreed deals to join clubs in Saudi Arabia too, at Al Ahly, Al Nassr and Al Hilal respectively. Kai Havertz also looks set to leave as an agreement is close between Chelsea and Arsenal over a possible sale at £65 million. That would make for 6 early exits from the Blues, with the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Romelu Lukaku, Christian Pulisic, Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah all linked with a move too. The move for Kovacic in particular does change the market somewhat though. That being for their London rivals Arsenal, who are in the market for a midfielder or two themselves as part of a revamp for their central ranks. A move for Declan Rice is a top priority for the Gunners, with 2 initial bids rejected so far. On other news, N'Golo Kante breaks silence following Chelsea transfer to Al Ittihad and sends message to Chelsea fans. N'Golo Kante has described how grateful he is to Chelsea for the success he achieved at Stamford Bridge after signing a contract to join Saudi Arabian side Al Ittihad at the expiration of his Blues deal. The midfielder had been offered a new contract to remain in West London but has decided to take the opportunity to move to the Saudi Pro League. The Frenchman made 269 appearances for Chelsea on the way to winning the Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, Europa League, UEFA Super Cup and Club World Cup, in addition to winning the World Cup with his national side. Kante has helped Chelsea reach among their greatest heights but has more recently struggled to stay fit enough while the West London side have struggled since their takeover. His departure was confirmed in the early hours of Wednesday morning when Al Ittihad confirmed the 32-year-old's agreement with Kante being featured in promotional material suggesting, "Don't listen to the fake news, I'm a Tiger now." He further responded to future teammate Karim Benzema. He said, "Thank you Karim, nice to see you again. Thank you for your words, I'm very pleased to play with you, with the best player in the world and I'm very excited to play for the Tigers in front of the fans." However, Kante has now published a more in-depth verdict of his time at Chelsea and displayed his thanks to the club. He said, "The first day I joined Chelsea, I was told very early on that the objective here is always to win trophies. Always. I've managed to do that and I'm so grateful for my coaches, my teammates and the Chelsea supporters for helping me achieve this. The last few years at this club have been great for me and, I hope, for the Chelsea fans too." The former Leicester midfielder highlighted how the spirit at Chelsea helped him achieve his dream. He added, "Ever since I joined, that need to win has been there. It's the Chelsea spirit and you feel it straight away. The players feel and all the coaches we've had, they've all shared a burning desire to win titles and trophies. I've always wanted to be at the top and being at Chelsea, they helped me achieve my dream. Here I've celebrated great victories, great trophies and I've been able to grow as a footballer. I remember how the move to Chelsea came about, very clearly. I was at Leicester and we had an amazing season. Shortly after we won the title, my agent called me and told me that Chelsea were interested in signing me. Straight away, I had a good chemistry with Antonio Conte. He was the coach who signed me and I felt that he knew what he wanted from me and what he wanted and expected from the club. So from then I decided to join Chelsea and I never once regretted that choice, it was perfect for me. That's all for now, make sure to subscribe, like, share and turn on the notification bell. See you some other time. Bye bye.